I am Adolao. Hello everyone and welcome to PinChu TV. This is your Philippine market wrap for October 13th, 2025, a day when the market is slightly ahead of the long weekend, while President Marcos promoted the country at the APEC summit. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index, or PSEi, closed lower on Thursday, falling by 34.09 points, or 0.57%, to finish at 5,929.68. The market pulled back after a 2 days rebound as investors took profit and stayed caution ahead of the long weekend. Trading volume was light, reflecting a wait-and-see sentiment as global markets digest mixed corporate earnings and shifting interest rate expectations. Analysts said the local market continues to struggle for momentum, with limited fresh catalysts following the release of third quarter results. Foreign investors were mostly in sideline, and the peso remained range-bound against the US dollar. The index has now spent most of October below the 6,000 level, a psychological barrier that traders say will require stronger economic data or external tailwinds to break through. Across sectors, performance was broadly negative. Financial results declined, down nearly 1%, followed by holding and property. Only mining and oil posted gains, up 0.99%, helped higher global metal prices and renewed interest in commodity stocks. Among the most actively traded issues are Ayala Land, ICTSI, and BDO Unibank, all closing in red. However, Ayala Corporation gained 1.12% and Manila Electric Company advanced 0.86%, supported by steady earnings and defensive appeal. Meanwhile, Bank of the Philippine Islands also rose slightly by 0.76% as investors favor blue-chip financials with strong balance sheet. In other economic news, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. departed for South Korea to attend the 32nd APEC Economic Leaders Meeting in Gyeongju. The president said he will use the summit to promote the Philippines as a reliable and forward-looking investment hub in the Asia-Pacific region. He emphasizes that the country is not only ready for investment, it is reliable, offering transparency, predictability, and partnership to investors. The APEC summit gathers leaders from 21 economies, representing 46% of global trade and 61% of world GDP. On the sidelines, President Marcos is also expected to meet with South Korean President Lee Jae-nam to reaffirm the strategic partnership signed by both countries last year. South Korea remained the Philippines' fifth largest trading partner, with about 70,000 Filipinos living and working across the world in manufacturing, education, and creative industries. Marcos said he aims to position the Philippines as a trustworthy partner for both multinational and homegrown enterprises seeking growth opportunity in the region. The Philippines is not only ready for investments, we are reliable. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. added that despite global uncertainty, the country continues to strengthen its macroeconomic fundamentals, expand digital connectivity, and improve ease of doing business. His message to investment was clear: invest in the Philippines. Before we end, a quick reminder: the Philippine Stock Exchange will be closed on Friday, October 31st due to a public holiday. Trading will resume on Monday, November 3rd. That's it for today's Philippine market wrap. The index may remain range bound in the near term, but investors will be watching global cues and corporate updates for signs of renewed buying momentum next week. Have a great long weekend, everyone. Thank you for watching and see you in the next market update. Salamat kayo. Amping.